Hello everybody and welcome back to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. We are back at it with a new game today. We are playing Kirby's Dream Buffet. Which has been described as Kirby Fall Guys. I've played a little bit of it. It's a lot of fun. I get to be a watermelon Kirby with a burger on my head, so things are pretty good. I've played a little bit. I can't say I've played that much. But we're gonna be going online. I'm trying to take on all comers. I have 7 wins and a 17,500 skill rating. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Alright, that was weird. I haven't had a network error in this game before, but we had it immediately. We're against Egg Puff and Dr. Seaside and Honeyburb. These are some good usernames. Hi! I cannot make the Kirby noise. Impossible. But anyways, yeah, I have played this game a little bit. I have 7 wins, believe it or not, 6 of them are in a row. I got a 6 streak in this game. Oh god, this lag. Oh god, this is some Mario Maker lag right here. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't even think I've played this map. I think I just unlocked this map. So I haven't really played it. But yeah, general premise of this game, get strawberries, most strawberries wins. There's race rounds, a minigame round, and then like a fighting round. Dear god, this is maybe the laggiest game of this I've had. It also just is designed to make you very hungry, because everything is food themed. I want this... I don't know what... It's definitely a blackberry. I don't think that's what the game calls it, but... I can use my jelly ability, which allows me to pass through this wall without having to wait for it to be, turn down Kirby Fall Guys a little bit. I mean, based on the trailer, that's what it kind of looked like. I don't think it's quite that. It's like, it's a Kirby party game. If you want to compare it to Fall Guys, it's not the worst comparison, but I don't know if it's the best. Okay, I really want to get that... Okay, I'm not facing the right way. I want to get that cherry. Basically, there's several rounds of this. You start with... I don't know if I got that blueberry or not. You start with a race round. I did not get a power-up. This is just bad news for me. God, I'm like, oh, that was the end, right? Because it's been going on for so long. Oh, I got annihilated. But it's been going on for so long just because of the lag. You're trying to get as many strawberries as you can. Also, hi, Subsan. I don't know if I said hi. But you also want to be cognizant of a few other things. So definitely getting berries is important. Okay, that jump got inputted. You can hover a little bit if you fall, like standard Kirby. Alright, I'm not gonna get any of the bonus ones at the end, but whatever, it's not the end of the world. Aw, damn it, yeah. Morning, Rain! Welcome to Laggy Kirby. I don't know what the hell's going on with this connection, but yeah. Not good. Normally the entire game would basically be done by now. But yeah, you roll and collect strawberries, and then it's 50 strawberries whoever finishes the race, or not technically finishes, gets to that middle thing first. 20 to the one on the left, and 10 to the one on the right. The more strawberries you are, the bigger you are, which I believe also makes you faster and maybe more powerful, but less agile. I guess that's how physics work. There's a minigame round that happens after the first race round. I'm not very good at these minigames. This is like my worst round type, but I also think it's the least important. Because you're usually getting like maybe 10 strawberries, and if I get 5 instead of 10, that's not the end of the world. Then there's a second race round and then a battle royale round where you get power-ups and try to knock the other Kirbys off the stage, and if you can succeed in doing that, then you get a bunch of their strawberries. And then at the end of it all, there's like a Mario Party style minigames. The games are usually not this laggy, but you know, it's Nintendo, so yeah, it happens. Shit happens. As anyone who has seen any Versus gameplay, which I'd imagine is most people that watch my stream, okay game, that jump button did not happen. Since I was in last, I do get to start this round, like, it is like Mario Kart style in terms of catch-up abilities. So since I was in last, I did get to start this round ahead of the other players. Oh god, I literally cannot control my character in this lag, Jesus Christ. The reason I'm going for, like, the cherries and stuff is that there are bonuses for getting, like, the most cherries or blackberry, or I think those are raspberries. They look like blackberries, I think they're raspberries. You don't know what necessarily the bonus is going to be, but there's 3 bonuses at the end that award 40 cherries each. It's more or less a Mario Party bonus star. Also, I believe the items within the round are more or less Mario Kart logic, where the further behind you are, the more bonuses you get. I'm trying to stay the top route here, if it's possible, because then I get a cannon, which shoots me further ahead. Oh, this guy right behind me. Honey burb. No! Okay, he got messed up too. I think we're fine. Oh, good night, Rain. Ooh, I got... Oh, somebody had a high... That egg puff dude who came out of nowhere. He had a... I think it's a high jump power-up that allows you to do that. But he fell off the edge, so I'm gonna get the end. Let's go. Alright. So that's 50 strawberries. That should take me, if not into the lead, pretty close to the lead. Yeah. And it also makes me big. I don't know what... I know that I think there's a size about like 10 and 60 and 200. I think there's 10, 60, maybe 100, maybe 150, 200. I don't know the exact size ups. I'm up by literally 1 strawberry right now. I need to get item boxes. I mean, strawberries will rain down, but the real important stuff is item play. Unfortunately, none spawned by me. Alright, so now I have a tornado ability, so I'm gonna try to use it to knock one of these 2 guys off the stage. Alright, that dude fell off the stage, so I got some strawberries from him. Jelly is, I think, just an invulnerability for this. Kind of just using it and hoping to get a better one that actually allows me to attack. Oh god, that's bad. Yeah, I got hit off. So I'm gonna lose 20 and... Yeah, I lose 20 and I think the guy gains... I don't know what the exact amount is, but... It's a big swing. It's like a 40 or 50 strawberry swing. Alright. I'm trying to knock the dude off, but I guess I will take just the suction of the tornado to get strawberries. This is a really bad example of a game because holy shit, it is laggy. Alright, I need to get an item. I also need to watch out for the tongs. Not getting an item to save my life right now. Because nothing is appearing near me. That's not even a real item! I can't do anything with that. Oh my god. Yeah, item I can actually attack somebody with. No, I got tongs! Come on, it's fucking impossible to play in this lag. Alright, I got some burning abilities. Well, I knocked off the guy who was in first at the very end, but I'm still in second, so don't really know what's gonna happen. Blueberries, alright. I might be in front now. Oh, nope, never mind. Yeah, I think I lose. Yeah, I got second. Dang. Aw, 7 strawberries. That sucks. That was like a 10-minute long game. Alright, so I got Meta Knight colors. You get various things when you win, or just by leveling up. I think there's like 135 things. And then you also get these like trophies, of which are like 256. And you can use them as your starting mat. So I have like a star trophy I use. So if you notice when I first roll in a race round, I'll be on a star. That's what that is. If you want to see me change color or change what I have on my head, that is a channel point incentive I have. And yeah, we're gonna Kirby for a bit, see how it goes. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna play this game for. I may switch to Fall Guys later and do like a battle royale type night. Just depends on how I feel, and yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, yo, it's that dude's just a Waddle Dee. But yeah, see how this goes. Chocolate fountain. Oh, somebody is pressing through it. Yeah, so if you notice this platform round, I'm on like a star. Oh, I missed the item. That sucks. Alright, this is how this game is actually supposed to look now that it's not going at 5 FPS. Wheel power up. I want this blueberry. Yeah, so if you have a jelly, you can pass right through this. I did not have a jelly, I had a wheel, so I could not. Oh, that's bad. Maybe you should have gone for a top route there. I also missed the item, which I didn't realize, so... Did you just take both item boxes? You greedy son of a bitch. Might still be okay here? Yeah. Right, didn't do great on a lot of the bonus stuff, but we at least actually won the race, so... Early lead doesn't really matter that much because the game is so designed for catch-up with how much Strawberry changes hands at the last second. But... I'd say better than not having the early lead, but there's also some point in, like... You get objectively disadvantaged a bit by having an early lead, because you, well, you got some for a while in that. Because you start at the very back. First round, everyone starts on the same line, but second round, if you're in fourth, you start up front, and if you're in first, you start all the way in back. This item will respawn, right? Yeah. Right, you can also get double items, and I think in some cases triple items. So I have like double wheel. I haven't really seen a spot to use the second one yet. I got speed back up. Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna fail entirely. Awesome. Now I just need to use items to catch back up because I'm super far behind just in the race. I have no idea what song is playing right now. Maybe this is the new song I unlocked. Alright. That was not a very good race round. I'll take second, I guess, but I didn't get a lot of strawberries during it. I guess I'm winning, but it can't be by that much. By 5, yeah. Cool! I got, as an item, 5 strawberries. And then immediately got owned by somebody who got a fucking wheel. And just said, yeah, you're not gonna be on the platform anymore. Stone, okay, stone is good. Oh, I got needled in my... Wait, you can get hit in the stone? I had no idea. I kind of assumed you couldn't. Oh, I just spammed both of those. Whoops. Yeah, this is going terrible. Oh, God, you jumped out. No! Come on, that barely touched me. Alright, well, I got that dude. And there's a lot of strawberries on this side nobody has, so we're catching up a bit. Oh. We're hoping that gets at least one of them, but I don't think it... Oh, we got one of them. Okay. We're in the lead now. 218 is a pretty low number, so I can't be in the lead by much, so if I don't get the most bonus strawberries, I probably lose. Okay, I definitely win now, because nobody got multiple, and I wasn't first, so I'm staying in first. Ooh, 4 strawberries. Wow. That was close. We did it! Let's go! We got chocolate color Kirby. We got Elflin Cake, which is weird that it said we unlocked this new course when we literally just played it. I know you're supposed to unlock new stuff the more you play, like new rounds, but it's weird that sometimes it's like, yeah, I just played the Elflin Cake stage. And I hadn't unlocked it yet. Because the unlocks don't come by playing it, I'm pretty sure they come from, Oh, that guy just bailed. Like, the unlocks come from the level up. Also, this is supposed to start, but I'm the only one in the lobby? There was nobody else in this lobby, right? Or am I crazy? Oh, well, now there's people. I don't know if these are real people or bots, but... We're playing against Monica. It is weird that it was showing as if I was the only person in the lobby, but there's people here now, so where did they come from? Yeah, I don't fully know how this game works. I have not played that much of it. I don't really know if I need to use it right there, but there are enough people around me that I just... Oops, that was not what was supposed to happen. I just wanted to get out of their way. Oh, come on. Okay, this was a giant waste of time. Thankfully, nobody else is really close to me, so despite wasting all the time, I still get second. I might even still be in the lead, because I got 65 strawberries during the round. Which is crazy. Yeah, I'm in the lead despite not getting to the end first, which is actually crazy. Well, here's the Elfling Cake stage again. We unlocked this, though. This must be a first time. Oh, is it different because this one is you have to run into enemies to kill them? I guess this is a different version of the same map because you're playing it differently. Is that what it is? Also, I'm pretty sure in this one you just run into enemies, but like normal maps, if you run into enemies, you get knockback. So I don't fucking know. If anyone knows more about this game than I do, and I just have something fundamentally wrong, please let me know. Because I don't want to be spewing out misinformation by accident. Jelly. Don't know if there are walls in this map, but that's what I'm going to be saving a jelly for. Give me a blueberry. Oh good, I got like one strawberry from that. Aw, no, I missed a blueberry. Fuck, that's bad if the blueberry bonus... I call them bonus stars because it's essentially Mario Party bonus stars. They're not stars, but it's the same logic. And the same amount of, like, pseudo-randomness that there's, like, you know, a set amount of things it could be. Like, it could be any of the berries or most enemies, mini-games, copy abilities used. Most time spent hovering. Which is essentially the equivalent of, like, the unlucky star in Mario. Like, the star for laying on the most red spaces in Mario Party, because, like, if you've time spent hovering, you're not really going on the map properly. Bop, bop, ba-da-da. This song has been ruined for me by the existence of 1-2 oatmeal. Oh good, nice power-up. Gotta avoid everybody with the needles. Nice power-up again. I know I'm in first, but I can't stay in first if you don't give me power-ups to defend myself or attack people. Preferably to actually attack people. Oh, somebody just got an invincibility? I didn't even know that was in this. I'm stuck. No! I lost 35 for that? Alright, the game did not give me a single fucking attacking ability the entire round. I got strawberries and jelly. I got 0 ability to attack. I guess 3 people had 1 cherry each. Alright, we still take it because we had a big lead, but... Holy shit! What the fuck? I would like the ability to attack, you know? That'd be great. That'd be great. Kirby Fair on Land Memorial Song 1. The Elfalin costume. They are really pushing Elfalin as a character that I continually made fun of for nobody caring about. Yo, Cone Mouth Kirby, let's go. as a character I continually made fun of for nobody caring about during playing Kirby in the Forgotten Land. I don't know if that's any different. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion, but Elfilin is like an annoying sidekick until the plot says, like, surprise, he's actually very important. And then it's like, cool, I still don't actually have an emotional connection to the guy you're trying to make me feel emotions about. Oh, I was not paying attention to the round starting. Whoops. Oh, not big boy. Oh, not me falling off the stage by accident. Oh my god, I keep missing the... I missed the boost pads! Oh god, what is happening? Missed that. Oh, that's a jump. Whee! Cherry. Oh, good. Was that an item of a singular? Oh, hi there, buddy. Yeah, guy behind me gets fire. I get a singular strawberry. Cool, cool game. Very cool. Very cool. One thing I would say that's nice about this game compared to Fall Guys, which is the game that a lot of people are comparing this to, is that it's so much faster. Like, you don't have massive loading between rounds. It's like, you go, you go, you go. To the point where, like, I sometimes miss the start of the next round if I'm not paying complete attention, because I'm used to, you know, a Fall Guys style game where I'm, like, not paying complete attention. Like, it's like, oh, I have, you know, 30 seconds between rounds, if not more, if I qualify early in the previous rounds. Like, nah, you got 10 tops. Which is objectively good, it's just funny that I'm not used to it. No, I'm not getting anything. Let's see if there's anything this way. There is not anything this way, other than a dude who wants to run over me with fire. Awesome. Things are going very poorly here. Not getting strawberries. I'm very far behind in the actual race. Oh my god. I really hope there's the pity, like, you hovered a lot bonus of strawberries, because that's the only way I'm getting anything good out of this. Although somehow, I don't know if it's a power-up system or how it works or what, but it never feels like it's that possible to get, like, hopeless, like, very far ahead or very far behind in a race run. Like, you saw how bad I was doing, and I'm still, like, right up there at the end and getting second. Alright, third place overall, but not too far behind. Of course, the block spawn very far away from me, but what else is new? Tornado. Ooh. Oh, I actually just hit him up to the power-up! That's like the opposite of what I wanted to do. Alright, definitely got that dude. That's not power-up. That's multiple power-ups. Ah, no! That's not what I wanted. Oh, you're jelly, I can't hit you because you're in jelly mode. Oh shit, I can get annihilated though. Invincible candy? Yes, please. I will take the sympathy. Please give me this. Damn it. That was very poorly played at the end by me. Unless I get really lucky with the bonuses, that win streak is gone. I probably need at least 2. Blueberry? No. Definitely not. That's not even me after all that time I spent hovering, I didn't even get that. Sick. Fucking sick, dude. I was only 10 behind, actually. I thought it was a lot more behind than 10 behind. Damn. Oh well. Shit happens. We got Elflin colors. And I guess that was it, yeah. So we get 2 of these things every time we play online. And then I think if you win, you get a 3rd, and it's not... Oops. I don't know what's going on with the servers here. It's not guaranteed that you get a... Also, yeah, so if you see... Anyways, yeah, so these character trees, that's what I'm talking about. And you can place, these are all the ones I've unlocked, and you can place them on the tree. So what, I got a... Yeah, I want Cone Mouth Kirby. I think you can place up to 3, but none of the others are, like, speaking to me. So I will just leave it at 2 for now. But yeah, if you view the collection, you'll see there's a lot of these. I have 39 out of 256. And so I think at the moment the odds are, you know, highly in my favor that when I get new ones, they're actually going to be new. But after that, less so. But if you get 2, you're guaranteed to get at least 1 new, is what I've been told. Oh god, it's Honeyburb again. Were they the bad lagger? Okay, Honeyburb was not the bad lagger. Because this is actually playable. This is a weird, like, honey mechanic. Just climb up walls. Size up. Strawberries, not really what we were hoping for a 3rd place item box, but... Whoa, oh shit. I like wheeling up the honey. I don't think that makes physical sense, but it is funny looking. I also don't know, like, speed tech in this game. I don't know if you're supposed to, like, jump to maintain momentum or what. Also, don't ask me why I used that. Oh god, I fell. I keep forgetting, chaining doesn't work in this game. If you're in a power-up, you can't get a new one. You're just gonna get strawberries. I mean, chaining, I guess, gives you strawberries, but... Oh, that's bad. I'm probably not getting any now. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, because it's not, like, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, it's, like, who gets there first. If you go for the left one in 2nd and you don't get it, then you oftentimes get... Just, it's physically impossible to get the right one in, 3rd, but thankfully I was far enough ahead of last, or that I could do it. Hey there, Teflon, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Kirby. We're trying to eat a lot of strawberries. So far, I've had 2 wins and 2 losses, which is not bad. That round was not very good, though. How have you been doing? How's that Transformers League you run been going? I don't think I've been able to watch it at all, but... Wheel! No! Boy! Okay, we got the cherry. That's could be huge. Alright, momentum back up. That was a single strawberry. Awesome. Exactly what I was looking for. Alright, got the 50 though. Needed that. Needed that. Jumped in the first, but it can't be by much. Yes, by 20. How does somebody have only 23? That seems like... What are you doing? Why do I never spawn next to a power-up? Wow, I just got launched. So I shouldn't have made fun of that dude for only having 23. What got me? It was like in the stone form. I don't understand stone very well. Uh-oh. Good old Mario Maker lag moment right there. The game just freezing. Yeah, every so often this game likes to remind you that it is in fact on Nintendo servers. I'm getting annihilated, dude. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I got Honey Burp, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. Yeah, not even close enough to kill anybody. We'll see. Cherries? Okay. Okay. Was the plus 40, was I within 40 of the leader? Ooh, I was! Let's go! Let's go! Oh, Honey Burp? I don't even, wait, how did that even, I don't know, whatever. I actually won that by a lot more than I thought I did. I did need a bonus though, because I was not first going in. Pinball? Pinball seems pretty fitting for this. A Wispy Cake stage. Oh! There's a Wispy Wood stage in this game? Interesting. Dr. Healmore. That's a good name for a doctor. Healmore. God damn it. That's so bad. Nobody has... Finals are on, nobody has raced yet, though. Scheduling is not... Yeah, scheduling this stuff is kind of difficult, I'd imagine. How's Kirby? Kirby's fun! This game is, like, first of all, very good at making you hungry. It's just a fun thing to mess around on. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this the entire stream. I think this is a game that's probably best in smaller doses, but it is fun. It's only $15. I used all of my gold points that I had saved up from, you know, buying other games to get this, so it cost me a total of $3. I think, like, I mean, it's pretty obvious. What you see is what you get with this. If you watch this stream and you think, yeah, I think that'll be fun, probably worth the $15. Especially because I think they have talked about, apparently they've talked about adding more content to the game. I mean, not that I'd rely on that, because we all know how Fall Guys has been with that. Namely, very fucking slow with adding new content. I mean, not that Nintendo or HAL is necessarily like Mediatonic. Oh, hey, we got the brand new, stage at the end. So we can see how that goes. But if you like what you see, I'd recommend picking up, which I know sounds kind of reductive, but like... I think anyone can have a little bit of fun with this. I don't necessarily know if everyone's gonna find, you know, it to be their favorite game in the world, but... Please get the fucking cherry. It's a fun game to mess around with for like an hour or two at a time. Oh, I was trying to get that dude. It's okay, we'll get this cherry. We're hoping for the cherry bonus star because we have 2 already. It's in a really good spot for that. Did not get anything for the last item, so... Gonna be taking... Oh, we're actually in last. I thought I was in third. We're gonna be taking last here. It's not the end of the world to lose the last race, to lose the first race round, especially I didn't even lose, I'm in third. Kirby! Oh, it rotates. Yeah, the last round is what matters more than anything. I think the minigame round is the least important. It's also the one I am by far the worst at, because I just cannot find the strawberries. Hey there, Nami. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We are Kirbifying it up. Also, yeah, for what I put at 2,000 channel points, I think you can customize the Kirby, pick a color, and a hat. I think this is called the watermelon cover I have with the Kirby burger hat. Oh, that's not where I want to be. Oh no, that's bad. Let's get back on track. Please! Please! Oh my god, I'm so bad. High jump. That's very... okay. Not where to land from that, but that was that's a very, like, bullet bill type power that just makes you... Also, I just got essentially triple mushrooms if we're Mario Kartifying this. Oh shit, I didn't realize we were this close to the end, or else I would have used this sooner! Okay, being at 72 going into the last is pretty bad. That's strawberry, the color? It could be. We're dead last. We're not. Haven't gotten anybody yet. Yeah, I need to kill, like, everybody twice. And I did not do that. No, come on. Oh, my invisible candy ran out the worst time. Yeah, this is just terrible. I'm doing so bad right here. Oh, I got right into the tongs, dude. Oh. I'm so bad. Holy crap. This is like my worst game ever. Overtime? I don't know what triggers overtime. But I sure as fuck need it to have any hope. Oh, what just happened? I like tripled my strawberry count during the overtime. I was at 100 when the round should have, by all accounts, ended. And I got 392. What? Happened? How did that happen? Yo, we got Rick. There's a cat ears Kirby? Of course there's a fucking cat ears Kirby. Yeah, I don't know what just happened, but I went from being in last to winning by 150. This game is not maybe to be taken the most seriously. Hey there, Basically, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Roll. Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. I'll do that next time. I mean, strawberry plus any sort of fruit-related hat. Actually, there's nobody in this lobby. I'll just exit. Alright. You require me by law to be fruity. So, okay, strawberry's the one I have on. I don't know if I have a fruit hat. I've got whipped cream. I've got a cake. Yeah, I don't think there are really fruit hats. Whipped cream and cake are the closest. I guess strawberries and cream is a thing, right? I think this is going to be the closest we can get to what you're looking for. If that's not to your satisfaction, I can refund, because I have not put that many hours into the game. So, yeah. My costume selection may be a little limited. So that means a massive community will form around it that takes it too seriously. I mean, maybe. It's also Kirby, so I don't know if that's super likely. Like, it's hard to take Kirby seriously. Tiny little cake topper. I guess by that logic, you could say, like, how do people take Fall Guys seriously? But that is definitely more of a skill-based game than this. I think that happening with something like Mario. I think Mario is easier to take serious than Kirby. This game is a lot sillier than Mario Maker is. And I guess this game does have a rating system, but I'm not really sure how it works. I know it goes up when you win and down when you lose. I'm not sure if the amount it goes up or down change it. I don't know if you lose less for getting second versus fourth, or if it counts for like how much you win or lose by. Like, I'm not sure how much. Oh my god, I can't jump. I don't know how much of that kind of stuff it takes into account. Okay, that was not worth it for like 5 strawberries, but whatever, you live and you learn. Oh, somebody got cherry thing. Burning, oh god, lagging. I want that blueberry. That's a Gordo. At least I got the blueberry. Guess I'll take this other blueberry and hope that, like, the blueberry bonus star appears. I keep calling them bonus stars because they're just fucking Mario Party bonus stars. That's just literally what they are. My guess is I'm in second right now. Yeah. It's hard to beat the guy that gets 50 on the first round, because that's just so much. Okay, size up at 60, that's actually huge. Literally. Because now we can kind of bully the smaller dudes. Oh god. I can't get parries! Okay, I got a bunch of those. Or at least some of them. Yeah, I don't think the positions ever really changed that much during that round. That round's only that important if the minigame strawberries appear at the end, because that is what is considered the minigame. Also, chocolate cake, which I don't actually like chocolate cake that much. Much prefer vanilla or like something citrusy, like a lemon cake or something. I did not get that item, damn it. Why is the lag? Okay, how'd I get that far off the course? Oh my god, I just can't with the lag, dude. This game is a little annoying to control in the best of times. With lag, it's just... Ooh. Oh, there's a cherry. There's like multiple good shit up there. Okay. If I can get to the end first, I'll be in good shape. Bam. Alright, we're up by a little bit over one guy, and then up by a lot over the others. Once again, I do not spawn close enough to get a power-up. Also, I did not mean to roll over the edge like that. Whoop. Jelly is not a real power-up. Tornado, that's an actual power-up. Get the fuck out of here, Thomas. Size up. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. That dude is gonna... Yeah, I got comboed there. I realized what was happening with those powerless defendant. Alright, Thomas, how about some payback? Oh, I missed, damn it. I'm not getting that power up either. Okay, I just gotta get as many strawberries as I can. Oh, I might have knocked that guy off if the game had lasted another second. Does this game cost money? Yes, it does cost money. It is $15, so it's not super expensive, but it does cost money. Tie on cherries. I got the most race strawberries. Oh! Okay, I definitely win. Sweeping the bonus helps. Brick cream. don't even know what that thing is, not gonna lie. Hi! Void Termina! Oh, the weapon shop Waddle Dee from Forgotten Land. Donut. Yeah. Once again, kind of what you see is what you get with this game. If you like what you see, it's probably worth the 15 bucks. If you don't like what you see, it's probably not. I used all my gold points and got it for $3, so it was worth that, but... There is some variety with the stages, maybe not the largest amount that there could be. But it's just a fun game. Like, it's nothing overly deep, at least as far as I know. I mean, maybe I'll be getting hyper into the Kirby for competitive scene in a month or whatever, but as far as I know, there's no real competitive scene around this. I need one more strawberry so I can become bigger. Or I will miss the item and then everyone in front of me will get all the strawberries. That is also an option. I have been told that doing flobbies in this game is fun. I have not tried that yet. I haven't really had the option, or I don't know. I haven't really had the opportunity to, oh my god, please stop comboing me. I haven't had really the ability to play this game with friends yet, but I could imagine that could get fun. Please give me the raspberry. And the cherry. And the 5. And the blueberry. Alright, I got like all the special foods there, so even though I'm gonna lose the race, I still think I'm setting myself up better long term. It's like that could be... I don't think I was winning anyways, I think I would have been getting second, so the difference is like 20 strawberries for second versus last, but putting myself in good position to get 40 or even 80 going forward. This game is a game. This game is a game. This game is a game of all time. Hey there, Kebab. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We are indeed trying to become Fat Kirby. Do you have this game, Kebab? I feel like this is the kind of game you would get very into. And be very good at. Okay, I have no idea how Starmiz has 130 strawberries already. That is actually kind of alarming. How do you get that many strawberries in the first round? No, I missed that, damn it. Oh god, now everything's just going to shit. The double wheel! Fuck. That's bad. That's like really bad. You do not want to fall off the top of that. Yeah, now the person with that already had a massive lead has an even massiver lead. Very much need to target them in the battle round. You haven't played a ton, but you did reach 18,000. I think I'm at 18,000 right now, actually. I'm not sure if that's good either. Damn. Well, I tried. Oh god, I got wheeled. tornado. No, come on. Triple wheel. Oh, you're in jelly form. I can't even touch you. Oh, what? What even happened? I just got wrecked immediately. Oh, Tensorize, that's not really what I was looking for. I need a power up. Yeah, that's a loss. That's very much a loss. I didn't even get that. Well, I got 2 of the bonuses. Am I second or third? I can't even tell. Third, yeah. Stars didn't win by that much. Still have 18,000. Why does this game have food in it? It's called Buffet. It only has food in it. Everything in this game is food. Yo, it's bonkers. Rank isn't too serious in this game. You notice if you play late at night, you just play against bots and get points like that. I feel like can you tell when you're playing against bots? Yo, we got Super Jesus. Do bots have, like, player-like usernames? Or is it, like, obvious? Because I had a lobby that it said it was 1 out of 4, and then it loaded and there were 3 other people in it, and I have no idea if those were, like, real people or not. Chocolate, Kirby, ice cream, sheet cake. Bots have blue names? Okay. So it was not against bots then. I wonder what the highest ranking anyone has in this game is. I mean, I definitely don't have that many hours into it. I have, what did I say, 12 wins? I would estimate those 12 wins are in about 20 games. I have a pretty decent win rate. I know I had a 6 win streak. My first 7 wins 2 through 7 were consecutive. I've also had, I think, 5 wins in 8 games tonight, 9 games, something like that. I had a 2 streak and a 3 streak in like 8 or 9 games. But I don't think I'm very good at this game. One of them I got stupid lucky, because I had a game went to overtime, and I tripled my, my strawberry count in the overtime that the game really did not need to go to. I still don't understand how overtime gets triggered. Oh, I'm definitely not getting any of these. Whoop. That's a rip. That was not a very good first round. We're losing to Nina, Kraken, and Super Jesus. These are good usernames. I didn't get that. No, Super Jesus, why? I thought regular Jesus was enough. I didn't realize we needed Super Jesus. You should probably leave. Is the food too much for you? Because I totally understand if that's the case. Oh god, I got stuck under the fucking bridge. This cherry. Double burn. Oh, somebody, I just realized somebody's very far ahead because they must have had a jelly to get through that wall. No, I got Gordoed. That was just greed. I did not need to go for that. I'll go for this. I got Gordoed again. Oh, no. Oh, this is a short map, too. Oh, come on! That's just rude. Well, there's that. Is that the only... Is there another reason you need Leave Rain? Alavel Mall? Oh, yeah, that is it. This is Alavel Mall, isn't it? You just got Alavel Mauled. Oh, this shit moves up and down? I did not. I have not seen this map in a while. Needle. Alright, we got 2 players with that needle. That's good. We got Super Jesus. Oh god, there's a lot of shit around me. I need something other than strawberries. Nope, I got hacked. Oh, the tongs! I got caught between the dude and the tongs. Did I just get 2 at once? Let's go. I still have 2 needles left. Okay, but everyone has needles, and I also just died, so that's nice. No, I missed Kraken. Overtime! Ah! I was actually winning. No! Wait, I'm alive? Maybe? Oh god. Too much is happening right now. Yes, I do remember how you were acting last night. Blueberries, not me. Enemies, actually me. Hovering, me. I might have taken that? Yeah! Is it happening again? Cool! That is adorable, actually. Cool, purple! I guess we can just become a bird now. That is... It's buff DDD! We unlocked buff DDD. Let's go. I feel like we should put the buff DDD as our starter thing, just for intimidation. Like, I don't know if anyone actually pays attention to the starting things, but if they do, buff DDD has got to be up there on the intimidation factor. Also, I love rolling against this invisible wall because the geometry of it is just so weird. Like, this is rolling to the side normally, and this is, like, holding back. Just the geometry of that does not make a lot of sense. Pancakes, Kirby cake, cake rolls, Maglar cake. All kinds of cake. I think this might actually be a 1v1. I saw some, like, very not people looking things, but I don't know. Might not be. Nope. Want that cherry. Size up. Oh shit, the jelly makes you go way faster up that. I did not know that. That is good info. That is good intel. Alright, we're in good position on, I think, blueberries and raspberries. We should be able to get at least something here with third, because I was on the right side. That's fine. A totally manageable first round. First place didn't really get that many berries, so we're not even very far behind. Got the size up. We're still in third, but that's okay. It's happening again. You probably said that a while ago. I just saw. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Hopefully it gets better soon. Right, another blueberry, basically for free. Jelly for this first wall. Oh, was there an enemy there, or did I just get hit by... I don't know what happened there. Yo. I did not know that was a shortcut you could take, but that helped a lot. Let's go. You didn't say it a while ago? Okay. I guess I can't tell. If I haven't looked at chat in like a minute or two, I can't tell how long ago a message was sent. Like, I know if it shows up on screen and it was within 15 seconds, because that's how long it is for it to be able to actually show up on screen. But beyond that, I have no idea. Ricardo, you are dead. Whoop! No! Wait, we're fine. Oh god. You get a lot less hover if you are bigger. Which I guess makes sense. Oh no. Oh god! Oops. No, I got tonged? Really? The tongs just fucking camped me out of the stone. I would love a power-up. No, 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 no. I would also love to not get tonged. That's actually more important at this point. Power-up would be great too, though, or just run away. That's also an option. That was not a power-up. I like how I was hovering off the edge, so it just teleported me back onto the stage. Raspberries, that's definitely me. That's also me, I guess. Yeah, we take that. Easy dubs. I don't know if I'm good at this game, if I'm just getting lucky, or if I'm in, like, lower skill lobbies, and once I get, like, to a higher ranking and match up against actual good players, I'll just get my ass kicked repeatedly. Because it doesn't feel like I'm doing anything very impressive, but I'm also winning, like, a lot more than 1 out of every 4 games. Are there gonna be, like, people in this lobby, or is that just... they're too scared of me? Oh, we got Kind? I'm not really sure how that's supposed to be pronounced. Baumkuchen? What is Baumkuchen? Is that like a Japanese thing or something? I don't even know what I'm rolling on top of right now. Size up. Bandana Run definitely feels like a bot name, right? Like, do we think that's actually a real person whose name is Bandana Run? There's a good tornado. Alright, we got 58. And Puffball, that also... Bandana Run and Puffball feel like bot names. I don't know if they are bots, but they feel like they could be bots, you know? I mean, their names aren't blue, so I don't know if by what Kebab said they're not bots, but like, those feel like bot names, right? Especially because the lobby said it was 2 out of 4 before it started. Which I know doesn't mean it stays 2 out of 4, but this really feels like those are bots. I do love the Waddle Dee names. Waddle lore. Boing. Want that cherry. Oh, that's a mistake. No, no, no. No, I thought I could make it to the other side. I was worried about the dude high jumping. I was doing really well until that. Maybe still outpace this dude for a second. Barely. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take that. That also means if it's most race drivers, they have a first and second, so I'm guaranteed to at least split that. Unless the race strawberries are first strawberries collected during races and not like the bonuses. Actually, that probably is it. I think I'm still in good position for that though. Oh, drill? I do not really know how to use this one, to be honest. Although I guess I got somebody with it. Out of the power up, I do not see very much. Please, I want to be jelly. I was not all. There's a weird delay between like when you get a power up and when you're allowed to actually use it. I feel like I frequently die in that delay. Wow, I just got pretty destroyed there. Let's get intro power. Jelly. Use it! Just use it! I'm like... Ugh. Also, I guess if you're in like hit zone or something, you can't use it. I don't know. Oh god, I keep getting destroyed. Ah, yeah, we slipped a second. Dang it. Yeah, I think Kin probably got me there. I played pretty badly in that last round. Oh, and the edge here? Yeah, I lose. Wow. GG. I don't even know if I got second. I did. Okay, only minus 41 is not too bad for a rating. I guess getting second to someone who's presumably decent is good. Battle Royale Frozen Trees. Okay. I was gonna say, we've seen Frozen Trees, but I guess not as the last stage. We've seen it as a race stage. We got Hammerlord and Kirby from Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Nice. Gotchis. Oh god, why are we frozen? A network error has occurred. You don't fucking say. Did I like lose rating for that? I don't think I lost rating for that. I think I was always at 18.6. Am I allowed to play the game, or did lobbies stop existing? Well, we got cardboard in our lobby. We're playing against cardboard. We're losing to cardboard. Literal cardboard is doing better than us. We have a tornado, which this is not a very high strawberry map, is it? Oh, I'm not getting that blueberry, dang it. Go the other way. Never mind, I can't go the other way. Fuck, I can't do anything! You are so powerless until you get the first, until you get that first, like, speed up, it's just, you're so slow. Or speed up, size up, whatever. Because you roll faster the heavier you are. which is, I guess, science. Kirby science. Then get the blueberry. Alright. 92 in the first round. I don't really know if I put myself in a great position for the bonuses, but I have the most strawberries, which can't be a bad thing. This is the soup pot from Luncheon Kingdom in Kirby. Or at least that's what it feels like. In terms of just the style, it's a similar colored broth, and it's a very similarly styled, and like all the ingredients and that kind of stuff. What a night! And Mr. Waddle. Oops. Okay, I guess the size up's at 120. So it's at 10, 60, 120, and I think 200 are the size ups. I maybe should say, I thought the wheel would help me go through the, that. I think it actually hurt me. See, I don't know if I usually take that the slow way but get all the stuff. I don't know if that's a good decision or not. I got a bunch of strawberries and gave myself options for later. But also cost myself a different, also cost myself 30 strawberries by not going for first. So I don't know what the right play is there. But I also know that I feel like just because you're gonna get worse items in the... Oh wow, there's this. I did not know this could time out. Never seen that countdown. Because you're gonna get worse items if you're in first. I mean, you're in first anyways. But the better you're doing, the worse items you get at the end. It's kind of whatever. Oh, dang. Didn't get anybody with that. Oh, never mind. I didn't get somebody with that. Oh god, I got myself into a Gordo. Definitely got that dude. Not the Gordo again! At least I dodged that. I keep running into the fucking Gordos, dude. Okay, that dude Gordoed himself into my stone, so that's good. I did not get a power up. Oh no, that's bad. Oh, I got somebody with that? I got multiple people with that stone? I didn't think anybody was in range. Okay. We'll take that. Oh wow, he just clean swept the bonuses. We are the biggest of Kirby's, let's go! 407, dang, I think that's a PB. I don't think I've had over 400 before. Let's go! Mint Choco. Observers from Kirby Tilt and Tumble. Isn't that the game that you have to, like, tilt your GBA to play? Group pose! You get a lot of stuff in this game. Yo, we got Boop Snoot in our lobby. Also, Cardboard is back. Shout out to Boop Snoot. Donuts, cupcakes, and then I didn't see what the last two were. Well, Cardboard, more like Curbboard. This is our second game in a row actually matching up against Cardboard. Also, there is Boop Snoot, which is just an A+ username. I did not get that 5, that's a problem. I need that initial size up. It's so hard to do anything without the initial size up. This has not been my best. I mean, I guess I'm... This has not been my best first round in terms of, like, setting myself up for later stuff. Like, I don't have that many extra strawberries, I haven't gotten that many extra fruit. I mean, I guess I'm in first, so I'll be in the lead, maybe. Never mind, I'm not in first because the guys were fast. Yeah, so that was just an all-around not very good first round. And we're small and we're not really that, like, we need to get 60. Ideally, you want to get 60 in the first round, I think, because then that gets you the second size up. And so now I'm gonna have to, unless I get a good end to this. Yeah, oh no, okay, I got 60. That's actually good. At least now I'm gonna be the bigger size for the start of the next round. Which is actually huge. God, I need to stop saying things are huge, because it's just unintentional puns. I'm bigger, that's huge. It is literally what I am saying. It's true though. It is, because it's essentially a speed up. It is literally, it's huge to be huge. What can I say? No for 20. Alright, and we got target Boop Snoot. Or actually, I'm in third. Dang. It's pretty close, though, except for Cardboard's not doing it, but you never know. You never fucking know. Once again, I have spawned not in a way that I can actually get the stuff, the first item. Wheel. Well, I got up to second, but not by virtue of actually doing anything, more by virtue of everyone else falling. We did get Boop Snoot, though. Oh god, there's too many people around here, I'm gonna get hit by something. Oh god. Okay, we got No, 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 I got tornadoed. Oh, shit. 5-star base is not the respawn I wanted. Or the... Oh, no. No, dude, really? Nope, I just lose. I was going for first. My tornado ran out. This is over unless it goes to over. Yeah, this is just over. Fuck. That's bad. That's really bad. I don't even think I can pretend like I have a chance of winning. I don't think I have, like, any of these. Well, I guess I have the most abilities used. Okay, I guess I had 2 of them, but... Yeah, that's third. Barely, it was almost fourth. Minus 392 for third? Oh my god. That's so penalized. I mean, I get they didn't play well that game, but... I wonder what the max rating is. Now opening my phone and Googling Kirby's Dream Buffet rating system. Never mind, that did not come up with that much. Yeah, I have no idea how the skill rating works. Or what it's called. Alright, are we actually playing with people? Because there was only one. Star Hero, Anna. We got an earlier heart drive. Alright, we got an earlier size up. That's good. Better than last time. We got a blueberry and a raspberry already, and I can just zoop through this. Get owned by a wall. No! Ah. That's not ideal. I went back, somebody else got before me. Yeah, this is just going downhill pretty fast. Oh my god. This is bad. Maybe I can get second out of this, but... I somehow got second in a race, but yeah, that was not well played at all. Strawberries are falling. Alright, we got size up there, that's good. I'm really trying to prevent myself from saying that's huge. Through a combination of watching Race Fire. Too much Race Fire, man. Too many foxes polluting the mind. I have a jelly. I don't really know. Are there walls in this one? I don't know. I definitely don't have all the maps memorized. I can be like, oh yeah, I've seen that map before. Like, I definitely have seen this, but like, I couldn't have told you what this map is just based on the load. Or like, the fact that there was a wall there. I would have had no idea. I keep missing the fruits. That's an issue. That's also an issue. Getting shot is an issue. Who knew? Okay, at least I got 2 cherries this map, but I missed out on some blueberries and raspberries. Looks like I'm at least taking first, so we'll be in first heading into the last round. That's not always... That's not necessarily a good indicator of whether you're gonna win the last round, but... we can try! We can sure as hell try. Oh, no, I ran into... That was my own fault. I just ran straight into that. How did I not get either player with that? I thought I had a chance of getting 2 or 3, and I got 0. No, not the fork, not the fork! Get out of the way. Oh, that's the where the actual power-up is. Alright, now we're making a little bit of progress. Oh god, and rolling right off the edge. No, 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 get back on there, Kirby. Get back on the stage, Kirby. Okay, I don't know, that was a very weird ending. I just was, like, off the stage for the last 15 seconds. But somehow didn't die. Okay, I did get cherries. Did not defeat enemies. I still win this, though, because I'm the only one that... I was in the lead and nobody got more than 1, so... I was close, but we did take that. Plus 123, Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna take a bit of a break now. Yo, we got ketchup, let's go. Oh, and a new race course. That's exciting, actually. I'm gonna take a bit of a break now. This is gonna be a bit of a shorter stream, so... because I have to wake up earlier tomorrow than I usually would on a Friday, because I have to proctor a midterm. So I'm gonna take a bit of a break, and I'm gonna run a poll for what to do next. I could play some more Kirby, or I could switch to a different cutesy Battle Royale platformer game and play some Fall Guys. I will leave that up to you. Gonna run a poll for 2 minutes. And the options are more Kirby or Fall Guys. Poll is gonna be run for 2 minutes. When I get back from break, whatever is winning that poll, I'll do for the next little bit. Gonna run some quick ads, see you in a bit, and yeah. Alright, thank you to the one person who voted. We will be playing some Fall Guys. Yeah. Let me go switch. That's gonna take a little bit because Fall Guys takes approximately 3 hours to load on Switch. So let me boot that up. It was me. Thank you, Nami, for voting in the poll. Let me also change the game info. Alright, stream info should be updated. Let me go to the black loading screen. You can tell it's Fall Guys because you see the logo in the lower right corner. These loading screens are so long on Switch, but I'm just... I don't know if used to it. I guess used to it's the right word. I guess just accepting of the game. The fact that this game does not perform the best on Switch, but I can play it on the go without having to reboot into an alternate partition of my computer, and I can stream it. So, there's some pluses and minuses. Let me... Actually, I also have some channel point rewards from the last time I streamed Fall Guys, so let me actually activate those. We've got... What were they? I don't remember. Random outfit. Inverted colors. Choose outfit. No jumping. Alright. So there should be some channel point rewards up now for Fall Guys. What's going on? Kudos Carnival. Okay, you get some amount of kudos for playing... Qualified from round 160 times? Okay, so just play shows. What shows do we have? Survival of the Fittest. Blast Ball. Okay, I guess this is this... I'm assuming this is like the Halo one. But just different. So I'll queue for solo and that. I also need to check the shop. I'll also throw on the channel... Now that I see what the shows are, I'm going to throw on the channel point reward that's for choosing what show to play. Sorry, I'm dealing with a lot of stuff because I'm not used to switching games mid-stream. Edit options are... Survival and Blast Ball. Alright. So, hopefully somebody can verify there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new channel point rewards up for Fall Guys. And let's go buy the kudos stuff, cartoon gloves, some boots that honestly I will never wear, a faceplate that actually looks pretty decent, but not with that apple top. Club Fall Guys. Don't know what that is. Big Wheel. Honestly, that looks pretty good. I don't hate that one. Yeah. And then what are daily and weekly? Win a show. Jump 400 times in finales? What the fuck? It's a little blurry. Is it? I think that's just how the, Oh, it decided to put you in 160p. Okay. That would make sense. Thanks, Twitch. Score points in non-team rounds you qualify. Play any round any show. Okay, this is all some standard stuff. So I know there's this satellite repair mission, and apparently everyone has this as a mission. When you literally cannot do it, shout out to Fall Guys. So this was supposed to be the last week of the season. Of like the new rebooted season 1, but also Nami, can you confirm that the like channel point stuff and game change went through on your end? In addition to apparently being downvoted into 160p. They did great. So yeah, so this was supposed to be the last. That's why you said the title. Oh, I didn't even see that message. Sad because you don't have that many games to play. I saw that message, I didn't see also that title. I thought it was a funny title. I'll say, welcome to Survival of the Fittest. It is hard survival rounds. For instance, snowballs with the death variant, and I think 3 snowballs. So, yeah. And also, like, hard block party, that kind of stuff. It's the only time the snowball will be, like, not a timeout thing. It's just, don't be one of the first ones out. And I think it usually ends on, like, jump blowdown or something. Oh, I did not think that snowball hit me, and it did. Awesome, good start. That's not the hitbox I thought I was in. That round ended in 17 seconds. Very good start. Strong start. We didn't even get to qualify from round 1 in the 60 shows. We got a crown, though. We're the real winners. We got a crown from that. 680. Maybe I'll get more than 1 crown per hour put into this game at some point, but we are not at that point yet. I'm at somewhere in the vicinity of 1,000 hours, maybe a little more. And 680 crowns. What was I actually saying? No, yeah, so this was supposed to be the last week of Season 1. However, it got pushed... Season 2 got pushed back. I'm not really sure why. I'm not even sure if they officially said that. Granted, I don't think they ever really officially announced when Season 1 was ending. They just had the date of, like, 70 days in the marathon stuff. I don't know why they pushed it back, but I just saw somebody on the Fall Guys subreddit say, like, yeah, they pushed it back. But the satellite was supposed to be the link to the next season, because I think the next season is a space-themed season. Or at least that's what the leaks say. So I guess the satellite is supposed to be connected to that, this whole satellite build-up thing. So there's like a satellite repair, and then I guess maybe after that you can go into space and do Season 2, so there's supposed to be a satellite show this week. Unfortunately, that's not around this week, but they still apparently had the daily set to be satellite show for this week. So, yeah. Yeah. Don't you love Fall Guys dev team? Constantly making the dumbest mistakes. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. You're losing out on, like, what, 10 crown shards for that daily, but it's just the kind of careless, easily preventable thing that is just speaks volumes as to the state of Fall Guys. Anyways, we have some channel point incentives for Fall Guys. You can choose what show I play next. There's 5 active shows right now. You can choose which one of those 5 I play. I'm currently queuing for both solo show and the, I don't know how I got on top of that and didn't grab it. I'm queuing for solo and the Survival of the Fittest show. So if you want me to play either one of those, or hop into random duos, random squads, or the blast ball, which I think is also a duo. Me when you have not enough points because of Corb. Fair. There's also... Show me more games. Yeah, I know, we haven't done anything together in a while. Oh! That's fun. I haven't had Fall Guys crash on me in a while, actually. Good stream. Very good stream. We have been eliminated in 10 seconds, and the game crashed. Strong start to Fall Guys. You had the power to prevent this, Nami. Yeah, I was saying channel point incentive. So we got the ones I just mentioned. Choose show. You can make me randomize an outfit of the, like, probably... I don't know, there's a lot of different options for that. Randomize outfit, choose outfit. inverted colors, and try it without jumping. Yo, Hugh, thanks so much for the raid. How was your stream? Hope Mario Maker was fun. We just hopped onto some Fall Guys. There's this new Survival of the Fittest show, which is like very hard survival rounds. I played one round, and I lost in 10 seconds, and then I played a second round, qualified round 1, and then my game crashed. So, strong start to the Fall Guys portion of the stream. Before that we were playing, Kirby's Dream Buffet. Create some flag fight levels? Oh, those are always fun. Nice. Yeah, for that we were doing a Dream Buffet. Right, night basically. Thanks for coming by the stream. And hello Isaiah, and anyone coming in from the raid. Have you played Kirby's Dream Buffet at all, Hugh? I can't remember if I've seen you streaming that or not. I know you've streamed this game. You blessed me with EP. Are you talking to? Sorry, are you talking to me or basically? Never heard of it? Really? I'm actually surprised you haven't heard of it. It's like the comp people made is Kirby Fall Guys. I don't know if that's a great comp, but it is a comp. Bay? Okay. You like race to the end of like a race map, like a Fall Guys style race map as Kirby collecting strawberries. The more you get, the bigger you are. And then you like fight the other Kirbys to try to knock them off the stage and steal their strawberries at the end, and then the person with the most strawberries wins. It's like $15 on eShop, I think. Cause it's like, I don't know. I played it for like, I can't play it for too long or else it just gets a little repetitive, but it's fun and very cute in shorter bursts. Which is why the stream is half Kirby and the second half's gonna be Fall Guys. Yeah, Kirby Smash Bros. / Fall Guys. There's 4 rounds. You do a race round, and then you do a mini game where it basically just drops a bunch of strawberries on your head in an enclosed area, and you have to get it through the other ones. Another race round, and then a battle royale round where you try to knock the other Kirbys off the stage. You also get a few copy abilities, which some of them are used as like power-ups during the race, and some of them are used to attack opponents in a battle royale setting. That's a kawaii stream title. Look, I didn't plan a Fall Guys stream title, and then like on break I'm like, oh shit, I need to change from a Kirby stream title to a Fall Guys stream title. And that was the first thing I came up with. I don't hate it, I like the stream title. It's literally true, I am playing Fall Guys for you, the viewers. Also, I was trying to think of like song titles that had like falling in them, because I've used Free Fallin' as a stream title before. I think the one time I streamed Fall Guys, actually it's only the second time I ever streamed Fall Guys, and the first time I called it Free Fallin'. And the first song that came to mind was I Think I'm Falling For You by Colby Calais, and then I'm like, alright, Falling For You, that's the stream title. Done and done. You can just pull a sword of gold out of your ass. It really is influenced by that song title, actually. He's influenced. I mean, I am influenced by you. That's not wrong. Maybe not for this kind of a thing, but for other things. Jump Club. Let's see what variant it is. How many bars? 1, 2, or 3. If you guess correctly, you will win nothing. And also, you probably didn't have time to guess before it actually came on screen. I'm the golden goose. I could put on the golden chicken costume. I have the bottom half of the golden chicken costume if you want the literal golden goose, or the closest equivalent. I can also put on the goose costume from Untitled Goose Game. These are channel point incentives. Also, hi Neri. I don't know if I ever actually said hi to you. Hope you're doing well. Alright. We have survived. Let's go. I don't know if that, like, the 3-bar jump club is one of the options for the Survival of the Fittest show. I don't remember what's on Survival of the Fittest. I know it's existed previously. I remember there was, like, hard block party in the 3-ball, in the hard snowball survival. I don't remember what the other ones were. Maybe big shots with 5 cannons? Bounce party. This is not a mode that you get very often, or one I'm particularly good at, but we'll see. I don't know, it seems like a lot of people, too. It's gonna get very congested. There's, like, 15 people or so. 12 call. Yeah, it's probably... Oh, it's gotta be more than 15. 12 call. Maybe it's like 17, 16. There's some gold here. And hopefully don't get desynced to hell. Just get through the thing, please. Whoa! Oh, that doesn't actually work. I can do that and get 1? No, I just totally failed. Okay, oh god, this is bad. Can I make this jump back? Absolutely not. Awesome. Nobody's qualled yet, which is actually a little surprising that nobody happened. Okay, this is getting real bad real fast. I need these two, and I can hopefully get back up. Yep. Okay, now I'm just getting desynced. Okay, good. Alright, we're through. God, that is a mess with this many people. Hey Sid, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. How was your stream earlier? I didn't get to watch because I was at dinner, and then I basically streamed the second I got back. You're running a really short meme category? Oh, that's what it was? Nice. Decked lamb. Alright, what are we gonna get on 12? Tiptoe? Fruit shoot? Probably one of those. I don't think this is a finale. Would this be around... I don't know, actually... No, it could be a... Actually, this could be a big finale. It could be a round 4 finale. Round 5 finale. I thought that was round 4, but it was actually... I thought that was round 3, but it was round 4. No, it is Tiptoe. Okay. You got 13th in, but you also got 2nd place in the subcategory for doing the first room in the game. So you're the 2nd fastest person to ever complete the first room of the game. That sounds pretty good. Nice job. So is this what you mean when you said you're done being a competitive speedrunner? That you're only running meme categories now? Yeah, I would imagine that the first room in the game is a very competitive category. There's not exactly the highest, you know, barrier of entry for the first level in the game. You can reach it pretty quickly. You're used to main game and not grind as much, that's fair. I think it's gotta be, nope, never mind. Is there any of these? Nope. The Yeetus is kind of covered up. I'm not very good at taking the Yeetus on this map. I don't know where the up path is. I think it's here, probably. Alright, it's not. It's gotta be somewhere on the left side. I think it's one of the leftmost. It could be all the way up the left. No, it's not. I think it's straight up here. Alright, we'll take that. Meme categories are competitive, but it's not super optimized. For a long time, you wondered if you were trying to get 55 seconds. You got 56.01, which is second. Nice. Blast ball. Alright, I'm not the best at this one, but we'll do what we can. Try to get the win. First place is this guy named Yeehu, I have no idea how that's pronounced, who is almost definitely the best player in the world. He ended up getting to 55 twice. Amazing. Are there, like, tasks for Hollow Knight? Like, is it known what, like, a task... Can, like, a task get a 54 or something? Or is this, like, actually pretty optimized? Well, actually, I guess even if a task could get a 54, a 55 would be pretty optimized. I thought I was dead immediately. Sick! I thought I was outside the blast radius. I was not, in fact, outside the blast radius. Task gets a 53, but does frame perfect things that aren't humanly possible. Got it. So what are all of these? You need to run for a total of 3,600 seconds is an hour. I don't know why it's 72.99. So you need to run for an hour. I've run for not even 4 minutes. 20 finals, 40 round 3s, 60 round 1s, and 100 total rounds, which is easier. The blast balls are so weird in this game. For some reason, if you're on the very edge of the blast radius, you get launched the furthest. And if you're right next to a bomb, you don't get launched very far. Which I don't think makes a lot of physical sense. But that's how this game works. So honestly, I saw a bomb like a medium distance away, and I tried to run away from it. You know, to try to get outside the hit radius, and I clipped the edge of the hit radius and got launched off the stage. If I had run towards it, like literally run towards the bomb, I would have been better off. Like significant, like I would not have even come close to dying. The task is something called a nail turnaround, where we'll do a frame-perfect turnaround to nail/walls and ledges and enemies. Huh. Interesting. Tasks are just insane. Did you see the video? I feel like this would interest you. There was some guy who made, like... I don't know if it's a neural network, like some sort of program that essentially, like, put random inputs into Mario 64 and then tried to get, like, good task runs out of that. I don't know exactly how it works, but I think it was, like, it was, like, random input. It was not Sethling. It's not Sethling. This is very recent. Sethling did, like, neural networks for Mario World and Mario Kart or something, but that was, like, 5 years ago. This is very recent and very not Sethling. Although I do know what you're talking about. But yeah, it was crazy. It was, like... yeah, so it was... I think it was, like, random inputs, but then if you, like, get to the same point with the same speed and the same... Like, if you're at essentially the same position... Wow, that guy tried to grief me. It didn't work, but he tried. Fuck you. Oh, that's a good nameplate. That guy's got, like, 2,000 crowns or something. But yeah, it was, like, random inputs, but, like, if you get to the same spot with, like, more or less the same direction and facing angle, then it'll, like, remove the slower one and only model off the faster one. And then there's some sort of, like, tunneling feature where we'll, like, only look at stuff that's close to, like, certain runs if it wants to base something off a certain run. But it's interesting because it can help find some new strats, because I think what can happen is, like, it's very easy for tasks to get stuck at, like, local minima. Because, like, if you have, like, an idea of what's the proper optimization... I'm pulling up Reddit speedrun to try to find a link. If you have a good idea of, like, what's proper optimization, or what you think good optimization is, yeah, one second, I'm pulling up a video while talking. Yeah, this is a video, it's called, the program is called Scattershot. This is a video that I mean, there's other videos if you check this guy's channel, but, program's called Scattershot. But I think because it's like, alright, let's optimize on this route, but what if that's not the fastest route? And you can think of faster, obviously, but the thing with, like, a computer simulating a bunch of random inputs is it may find that another route that's faster. So for that particular star that I linked to, which is the Manta Ray star, it actually found something that was faster than the existing tasks. Because unlike the task, which, you know, does non-stop swimming, because that would make sense, right? If it's a swimming star, you should be swimming the whole time. That, apparently the strat that the random inputs found were to not move for, I think it was 8 frames at the start of the run. And by not moving for 8 frames, you could just turn, and it would create a better angle to get to the first ring and, like, optimize the next few. So, it's pretty interesting stuff. I think it, like, also tied the task, and, like, the guy's been looking into, like, shorter stars with it, because they can't really do stuff like complicated 100-coin stars yet. But it, like, tied the task, and, like, one of the, like, the top of the pyramid star, and for simple stuff like, you know, the Manta Ray star, it literally beat the task. I don't think it's quite, because it's not really, it's not like a task that's, like, good at the game, so it doesn't know, like, glitchy wall kicks or anything like that that could be useful, that's, like, useful speed tech. So it's only useful for, like, the simplest stars, but it literally did beat the task, so I think that's pretty cool. This video is 7 years old, wow. Yeah, I think this is in some regards it's not really a neural net like Seth's video was, because I don't think this has like a fitness thing where it mutates. It literally just does random inputs. And then if it and the only thing it'll do is like if it does the same thing slower, it'll remove that. Like it'll remove the slower version. Aw, damn it. Well, somebody pushes for it, so... Wanted the gold, not gonna get it, but at least we're through to the next round. What is Scrappy on Toaster? I saw, like, a few weeks ago I was playing, people kept saying, like, blink at, like, 60 FPS or at 144 FPS or some weird shit like that. So I wonder if that's a dude making, like, yeah, I'm playing this game on my smart toaster or some shit like that. I wonder if that's the joke that's being made there. Bounce Party again? Really? Couldn't just give us an 11-person finale? Couldn't do that? The game really does not, like... It used to give, like, big finales, and then they limited the finale size to, like, 15, and now it's, like, functionally limited to 12. I think Lost Temple can be up to 15, but other than that, it limits it at 12, but, like... It really seems like it doesn't like giving anything above 10 anymore. Which, like, I like 10 to 12 person Thin Ice is a lot of fun. 10 to 12 person Hex can be good. And Hex works better at bigger numbers. Like, Hex and Thin Ice are my favorite finales, but if it's like, you know, 7 people, then those aren't as good. I didn't get that ring, apparently. Nice ragdoll. Nice ragdoll, the sequel. Oh shit, I fell? Oh no, that's bad. I thought I was not that close to the edge. What happened there? Oh, I may not qual here because of that. Shit, that's bad. I need this right now? Okay. Oh my god, that was scary. That was scary. All to avoid being in the bottom 3. Alright, Fall Mountain. Great. Ugh, Fall Mountain is not the best finale the world has ever seen. I used to like it a little bit, now I don't as much. It also always feels like a finale that I'm just like, I don't have a high win rate on this finale at all. Fucking balls, dude! Too many balls. Bum, bum. No, I can't. I'm getting comboed. Yup. I wonder how many of those people actually got. There's like 3 people on that crown. I wonder how many of those people got it. Because I know they made it easier to get double crowns on race rounds. Or on like Fall Mountain and Lost Temple. Which is more in play on Fall Mountain because you're always close because it's cycle-based, but I think they made it so, like, if you get it on your screen, you're, like, exceedingly likely to get it, versus that didn't used to be the case as much. But, yeah, not as much anymore. Or, well, no. It is as much anymore, it's just hard to win when you're a full fucking cycle behind. What do I have for my data? Qualify from survival, play squads, yeah. And then all this stuff. Yo, I've jumped 4 out of 400 times in final round. Let's go. Only fucking 396 more to go. Score points in non-team. Well, I guess we've gotten a ski fall and 2 bounce parties, so we made progress there. Silver medal, we're probably gonna get one of these 2 first. You thought the game fucking broke and you didn't notice a loading for 6 whole seconds? The loads after winning, or after a show ends in Fall Guys to get back to, like, the main menu is so long on Switch. Like, loading up the game is long, but at least that's a one-time thing. The fact that it's that bad every time you end a show is, like, especially if you're in a squad with people who are playing on PC, and they finish and they have to wait, like, 10 extra fucking seconds. Oh yeah, there's a stomping ground. That makes sense for hard survival. Anyways, rhinos. Also, yeah, we got the survival of the fittest show. Switch version is under-optimized. I mean, I feel like the game in general is not very well optimized, but also, like, there's only so much they can do. The Switch is not the most powerful console in the world. I will say Stomping Grounds in particular, this is, like, one of the worst games on Switch for lag. Yeah, yep, there it is. You saw that lag spike right there? I think the only reason this hasn't been atrocious is that it's only 30 people. If this were, like, 40 people, this would be much laggier. And my same issue with... Is Arc also just unoptimized as hell? I guess there is a jump club variant. It's probably 3 bars with fruit. Because that's probably the hardest they can make it. Yeah, 3 bars with fruit. It's a fun buggy. I don't know if I would call Fall Guys buggy a fun buggy. Because the Fall Guys bugs are like... the game crashes. Or like, things don't work properly in a way that just... Uh-oh. That just makes the round not function. I don't know how I survived that, to be honest. I probably could have died in 7 separate instances during the course of, like, 15 seconds. See, I think Fall Guys bugs can be funny, but they're not actually fun. It's, like, funny how broken the game can get in some ways, but it's ultimately just frustrating. Was it 2 rounds in the finale, or 3 rounds in the finale? 2 rounds in the 3 rounds in the finale, okay. Well, this killed me in about 10 seconds last time, so hopefully I do better this time. Gotta outlive 4 people. Yeah, the third snowball is just, it's so many more collisions. Because the hard thing about this is, like, when the snowballs collide with each other, they just will bounce in. Okay, we're alive. Is when the snowballs just collide with each other, they'll bounce in just random directions, it seems, and that's what makes it brutal, so, that just increases a lot, because It'll increase it by triple. Yeah, that's how math works. Adding a third snowball will increase collisions by triple. Because instead of only one pair of snowballs that can collide, there's 3 separate pairs of snowballs that can collide. Adding a fourth one would only increase it by double, because then there would be 6 pairs of snowballs that collide. Welcome to Apple Singer stream, where anything can be turned into a math problem if you try hard enough. These are some good usernames. British Baddie and Almighty Cutie. Also, Rainy Simps and Pocket Mold 69. And Pocket Mold 69 is gone. My goal for the Fall Guys session here is to get a win or 2. It doesn't have to be that much, just try to get at least 1 win. I'll probably be playing for like an hour and a half or so in total. We've at least made it to a few finales. This is our 3rd one, right? We lost on Fall Mountain and we lost on Blast Ball. So at least I'm making it to some finales. That's always good. I feel really bad if I'm just continually getting eliminated like round 2 or 3 or just can't get finales. Not the wall, not the wall. Nobody really seems to be griefing here. Not that people won't start, but I also am a little harder to grief because I'm on Switch, so it's harder to tell where I am, for better or for worse. Also makes it harder for me to grief. Because where people are... Oh, the chicken's dead. Because where people are in my stream may not be where they are in reality, and vice versa, where I am in other people's streams may not be where they are in reality. You're just dead. Ah, God, I got griefed. I didn't see that coming. Nobody had been griefing the entire round. I got griefed at the very end. I shouldn't have been that close to the ledge, so that's on me. Oops, that's on me. Damn. Oh well, what can you do? Good grief. Fuck off with that entirely too good joke that works perfectly in this situation. Good fucking grief indeed. Hydrate. Make sure to drink some water, chat. You're melting ice cream in your mouth and then drinking that? I guess that works. Party promenade. Well, let's hope the game doesn't crash at the end of this round. Because last time I played Party Promenade, I qualified, and then in transition to the next round, the game crashed. Oh, I missed the tube. Can I stand the fuck up, please? What was that? Why did I just get flashbanged? What the fuck, game? I saw the light! Like, literally, and nothing else. I'm, like, in last place right now. Why does that keep happening? Get in the tube, please. What? I got confetti and was across the finish line. I'm so fucking done right now with Party Promenade. I am so fucking done with everything that just happened. Nami, what happened to you for bidding crashes? Well, let me set a stream marker so I can clip that. Yeah, it did. I crossed the finish line. It still eliminated me, and then it crashed. Party Promenade is cursed. Where's my official Fall Guys Discord where I can complain about this? They don't want me winning. They don't want me playing either. At least not Party Promenade. I'm checking the Discord to see if anyone else has noticed this. Sucks to suck. What is that? I didn't even see what that clip is. Party Promenade at Apple. I hate you and everything you ever stand or stood for. This truthfully pain with applesauce for I'm executing you and your loved ones. It really doesn't want me to exist. I think we can say that. Oops, I overshot that one. Well, there goes that first. Also, I swear these drums sound drummier than they used to. What is this clip that you have sent me, Neri? Oh no! That's a rough clip, holy shit. That's a rough clip. Also, Patty, that is like not someone I've heard from in a while. I used to watch some of his YouTube videos back when he went by Peekle. There's some rough clips of this game where it's like, it's just bullshit. Oh god, tail tag, why? I don't like tail tag very much, in case that wasn't obvious by my reaction. You know, I was happy that I was like making finales and not playing terrible, and then it's like, well, what if the game crashed after it bullshitted you out of a qual, and then gave you your least favorite round in the game? I'm sure there is some skill to tail tag, but like, goddamn, it just feels like a 50-50 most of the time. Sometimes it feels really easy, sometimes it's just like I'm chasing tail the whole time and can never get one, and sometimes it's like, could go either way at the very end. With this many people, it probably is there will be people around me and I don't know whether they will get my tail or not. Especially with no like, big Eaters or anything to just fly away, or yeah, that could happen. Cool, love it. No, damn it. Fuck. Well, that sucks. Ba-bum-bum. Apple has two forms, Apple, but evil. Oh wait, I'm not queuing for both shows anymore, right? Because it, like, for whatever reason when you reboot the game, it just auto-queues you for only solo show, and I'm trying to queue for two. I don't know if it's Apple but evil, I think it's more just Apple but pissed. It's Apple and then Angry Apple. Yeah, Neri and I have the same idea. Oh, I guess we got the survival of the fittest that we just queued for. Also, reminder if anyone's here or lurking or has channel points and wants to use them, there are channel point incentives specific to Fall Guys. You can pick a show, you can pick an outfit, you can randomize an outfit, you can make me play on inverted colors, you can make me play without hitting the jump button. Yeah, I think that's all of them. I have no idea what inverted colors Fall Guys would look like, but that one's... I think they're all, like, decently high. Oh, speaking of decently high, I got launched very high. Evil Apple only feels rage and also likes Mario Sunshine. Also, yeah, that's a fun thing where if you exit out while the eliminated thing appears on screen, it just stays there during the post-game animation. Really adding insult to injury. His torture- Why am I a torturer now? How do we get this evil? Showing you math when you ask how to do is like just Lamau just figure it out and then walks away to go torture another one over Mario Sunshine. Dizzy Heights. Oh, this is a small lobby if only 31 qual. He forces Apple to review Mario Sunshine. No, Mario Sunshine's like a... I don't know. 5 or 6 out of 10 game for me. It's not bad, but there's just a lot of issues with it, and I could never get used to the controls. Or the physics. Which I guess is related. I feel like if I were better at Sunshine, I would like it more. Like, more so. Like, to some extent, the better you are at the game, the more you like it, because you see its potential and stuff, but like... Genuinely, Sunshine is like maybe the #1 game for if I were better at it, I would like it more. Like, I'm shit at like Celeste, and I still love that game. Most platformers that I like, even the ones I like, I'm like good at, not great at by any means. This is the Appleverse new lore. He holds a gun to your head and says review Mario Sunshine. I mean, I can give some assorted thoughts on Mario Sunshine. I mean, I would have to play it again to, like, really remember this shit, but... Alright, positives. I do like the overall theming of Sunshine. I think it's cool that all the worlds are, like, interconnected. And they're all, you can see any world from any other world, and it's, like, this cohesive island. And the tropical theming is pretty cool. The music is good, although that's, like, basically a given for Mario games. I like the flood is actually a lot of fun to use. The hover nozzle is just very useful in general, and the rocket and turbo nozzles are fun to mess around with. I really can't talk while memorizing fruit. There are some stages that are a lot of fun. The exploration in the game is actually pretty decent. At the end of the day, even if there's some questionable decisions, the overall quality is pretty decent. The level design is not bad. For negatives, wait until after this game. Grape, cherry, banana, orange. Melon, banana, grape, apple, orange. Melon, banana, grape, apple, orange. It started as a funny, evil joke, and now it's a joke a bit about how much I like the evil version of me like Sunshine. Negatives of Sunshine. Alright. I just couldn't get used to the physics and the controls. Like, I feel like I'm not very good with Flood, and maybe that's on me. The acceleration in Sunshine is honestly too fast. Like, compared to most other Mario games, if you're, like, at a standstill and you run forward a bit, then you're just almost at full speed immediately, which is good in some situations, but I don't love it for, like, the Floodless stages, which should be a lot of fun, but I just find myself fighting controls and constantly running off the edge because it's requiring precise platforming when the controls don't fully allow for it as much as would be nice. The blue coins are a good idea, but fucking bullshit in execution. There's no way I would have found remotely all of them if I hadn't looked a few up and remembered some from watching 120 Shine speedruns. And there's no way in-game to, like... There's no way in-game to see, like, how many you're missing. Or, not, no, you can see how many... There's no way in-game to get hints to where they are. And also, some can only appear on specific missions, and there's no way in-game to even know that. So even if you know, hey, I'm missing a blue coin in Gelada Beach, you may not know that you have to enter specifically mission 6 or whatever to actually get that blue coin. What other issues exist with Sunshine? I don't love the overall structure that you have to... Why am I not getting used to accept passenger? I don't love the overall structure of you have to beat the 7th mission in every world to get, to get to the final level. Oh, I guess I should mention, Delfino Plaza is probably the best hub world in any Mario game. That's also a massive positive. But also ties into a negative, because you just need the 7th mission of every level, anything you do in Delfino Plaza is completely useless if you're just trying to beat the game. Also, every single blue coin you get is completely useless if you're just trying to beat the game. So if you're not a completionist, and you're just saying, alright, let me beat the game, like, that's like so much content that is functionally irrelevant. Because it's only like 51 out of the 120 shines that could even possibly matter. Which is dumb. Like, you have a really good hub world, but you literally don't even make the players engage with it at all. And if you're trying just to beat the game, you don't even want to engage with it. Like, you don't, it's just a waste of your time. Also, I'm not qualling here. So yeah, those are some thoughts on Sunshine for someone who played it once, and that once was like 2 years ago, so... Take that with a grain of salt, but... You think you should wear a pirate outfit for the first day of school? I don't know, I feel like that would... Go for it if you want. I feel like that would draw a lot of attention, and I'm not sure if this is the kind of attention... And I'm not sure if you'd want that attention. You will gotta assert dominance. I mean, fair enough, gotta do what you gotta do. I saw Yeetus at the end, also the water ending. Also, is that just a ghostly white bean, or is some texture not loaded properly? You see the bean in the bottom right corner that looked like it was just pure brightness? Oh, right door. Whatever, I guess I'm not going for the, eat for the sake of the qual. Yeah, get through DoorDash however you can. You gotta assert your dominance also because it'd be funny. I think the real way to assert dominance is if you get like 2 or 3 other people to also dress up like pirates and you just have a fucking pirate squad rolling up to the first day of school. I feel like that's the power move. Oh god, penguin pool party, why? Also, wait, this on 30 people? What the fuck? This is just gonna be a clusterfuck. I didn't even know this could be a round 2. You could, but your friends don't own corsets. Fair. Well, 1 point, let's go! Let me go see if anything's going on up here. It does not appear to be too much. Where is Bert? Great. How have people already qualified? Like, it just doesn't seem fucking possible. Don't grab me, there's like 3 other penguins in the area. Come on. Kirby from iCarly. Okay, sure. We're going down the slide of victory. You'd be miffed if your school says you can't wear a corset. I mean, I have no idea what the dress code is at your schools, or if corsets would fall in the forbidden category. Soothing Naps has 0 points, and maybe he's gonna get a penguin. Probably not, though. They're having issues. They had some issues. If they chew, you'll wear them anyways. I feel like you might get in trouble if you do that, but okay. The Swiveler. This round's kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about it. That's not the start you want to see. Oh no, that's not the... Fuck. That's not what you want to do at all. Well, they do suspend you, tell your parents. I don't think getting suspended from school is as, like, insignificant of a thing as you make it out to be. I don't know. I would care about that kind of thing. I guess I can't force you to care about it, but... Granted, your dress code is a little more targeted. What do you mean by targeted to? Like, it's more restrictive for AFAB/M people? I feel like most dress codes are like that, to be completely honest. That's like a pretty... I'm not saying this is a good thing, because I don't think it's a good thing, but I think it's a pretty standard thing for dress codes to be a lot more restrictive. But I guess for the most part, like... I mean, I don't have a good reason for that. I guess, like, typical feminine clothing is like a little more revealing than typical masculine clothing, but I don't know. I'm on fire! Ow! Hot, hot, hot! God, that texture looks so bad. That looks so bad. I just walked off the edge. God, I cracked myself up way too much with the I'm on fire. That was not as funny as I think it is. Oh, I'm not falling. Actually, maybe. Barely. Oh yeah, I'm not saying it's annoying or it's like the right thing to do, but that's if I had to guess why, that's probably why. I also definitely had, like, a more restrictive dress code, growing up at least, because, like, I went to Jewish school, and, like, modesty is, like, a very important part of, or maybe not very, modesty is, like, a Jewish command, it's, like, something you have to do, so, like, the dress code was a little bit more restrictive as a result. I don't know what to compare it to, because, like, yeah, I went to kindergarten through 12th grade, I went to Jewish school, and then... What is that costume to the left? That's like a camera or something. It's a box. And then, like, college is, like, not really a dress code at all, so I don't know what, like, a typical high school dress code is, or how different it is. Oh my god, please. But yeah, I didn't feel that anything I would have ever worn would have even come close to violating dress code, but a lot of girls felt felt differently. don't think that person is making it. You can send you it. I don't... Honestly, I don't really care enough to read through that. I guess the restriction for males was like, you couldn't wear tank tops, because you couldn't wear anything that like revealed too much shoulder. I don't know why that was the rule that was set, but male and female. So I have never worn tank tops or been interested in wearing tank tops, but I guess that would be the main restriction. But it's a lot more restrictive, because like most dresses would not work under that. Like you have to wear like some kind of thing underneath the dress to cover up the shoulders, which is pretty dumb, admittedly. And then like shorts had to be like a certain length. But also which also I guess technically would apply to all people, but I don't know, I feel like girls wear shorter shorts more than guys do, but could be wrong about that. I would like a penguin, please. Yeah, this is not working at all. Oh. Oh, come on. I can't fucking see! Yeah, I'm not qualling at all. God damn it, dude. Yeah, I noticed I was making finales. I don't think I've made a single finale since then. Now it's like, yeah, I've only made 3 out of like 10 or something like that, which is really bad. Oh my god, I just got fucking frogged. It's not like it matters, but I would at least like to have a fucking point. I don't like this stage. And it shows up so much more often than it really has any right to. Also, the fact that even though I know that waterfall is solid, it really should not be solid. It's a fucking waterfall. Why is it solid? It's water. Also, if I hadn't run into that flipper, I actually might have been able to qual. Yeah, I would have been able to qualify if I hadn't run into the flipper. I just assumed it didn't matter, so I stopped caring. Ooh, no, shoulder, so promiscuous. You like bullying schools just for the dress codes? Yeah, that's fair. Also, I feel like it almost had a backfire effect where, like, shoulders are slightly more promiscuous to me than they would be to most people just because I went to... What the hell? How'd I get matched into a game that had already started? Hello? But yeah, I legitimately feel like shoulders are like slightly more promiscuous for me than the average person because it was something that was like banned for being promiscuous. So then it becomes like, oh, this is something I didn't see a lot growing up for modesty reasons, so this must be immod. And it's like, I know in my head that's not how that should work, or I know rationally that that's not how any of that works, but like, that's how it's coded in my brain because that's how I spent, you know, 13 years of my life. Patch update for Apple turned off the shoulder bug. That would be hilarious if people had patch updates. I'm dead. Patch update for Apple's apartment. Internet has been fixed, but smoke alarm issue has been detected. Please await future update for smoke alarm. What would human patch updates even look like? Now imagine just like +1 friend, +2 empathy, -3 sleep, -4 sanity. Bug of lying in bed while tired but not actually trying to fall asleep has been slightly dealt with, but still will pop up in some cases. Current bugs department whenever smoke alarm makes 16 and it breaks. God, I hope it's not bad. But yeah, there's legit. We have a smoke alarm that like in our hallway, and it's not that the alarm is running out of battery. It's that the alarm itself is literally dying. Like the whole thing needs to be replaced. We have like our landlord coming to, or like somebody who does like tech work around the place we rent coming tomorrow to hopefully fix things, but it's been going off. It goes off every 2 days to remind you to replace it, so and every 2 days will be tomorrow, so I'm hoping it just doesn't go off in the middle of the night. I'm hoping if it goes off tomorrow, it's after I leave for work in the morning and not before. Rhino time! Is it just a 4? I'm actually trying to think if there are any other, or is it just a 3? Is it just Rhino, Snowball, and, No, because there's also Block Party. Because there's Rhino, Snowball, Jump Club, and Block Party. But we haven't gotten the Block Party yet, which is weird. Because that's like the... Block Party is also the fun one, because it's like the exciting variants that you don't get to see that much. Also, what is this dragon costume that this guy has? Must have been in feature at some point. Also, like it was like, oh, it's the hard variants, and it's the fucking one Rhino variant of this game. I don't think you're fooling anyone into thinking this is the hard variant. I mean, it's not free. People will die. But this is not the hardest variant. Like, objectively. In fact, this is a brand new variant for this season that's easier. The fact that this game's super close to timing out tells you how much easier this variant is. I want block party. I want the fun block party. Even if I die on it, I at least just want something different than the same 3. And this is the death variant that kills me a lot. I mean, it kills everyone to be fair, but I've lost on it this one twice. Not like I've lost on anything else in this show. Well, other than finale. Oh god, they're already colliding. No! No, 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 no! Fucking hell, dude! I just couldn't recover. Oh, Lord. I had like 5 missed finales in a row or something. This fucking sucks. I just want a chance to win. I've got to be close to the 15 silvers now, right? I'm at 13. I also need one more round. Okay, so I'll get dailies, I'll get weeklies next game. That's good. Definitely 1, hopefully 2 if I get 2 silvers. Oh, we got this again. Maybe we can survive this time. Hey Maradona! Welcome back to the stream, hope you're doing well. We're chilling with some Fall Guys right now. It's not going the best, but we're trying to have fun with it, even though the game has crashed multiple times. I'm making some finales, try to get a winner. Well, I'd say a win or 2, but I don't have time anymore for 2. Trying to get a win tonight. I'm terrible at the hard snowball variant. I'm actually terrible at it. Yo, Apple Socks. Nice username there. Welcome into the stream, hope you're doing well. Yo, that's, I like those Apple emotes you got. Those are nice. I like how the IRL one is called Clown. Worried, annoyed, default. You have 15 more. That's a lot of emotes. That's definitely more emotes than I have. I have, I think, 13, 12 or 13. I think I have 13, but like... No, maybe I have 12. No, I have 13, but one is just a reskin of another. And actually, yeah, but one is just a reskin. Because I have like a love and a pride love. Also, yeah, I like your prefixes. Apple's 80. So I guess you've got affiliate a lot more recently than I did, because my prefix is Apple's 38. But welcome into the stream. Always glad to see Apples. So happy you're here to see the Appleverse crossover. Believe it or not, this is not the first time Appleverse has been mentioned this stream. This is the second time somebody has said the word Appleverse in the last, like, hour, which is actually hilarious. I don't know if Nami's still here, but they were in here earlier mentioning the existence of an evil apple. And something about Mario Sunshine, also. I didn't quite understand that, but I guess Evil Apple is a big fan of torturing other people with Mario Sunshine. New lore. Gotta love the Apple lore. Fellow Mario speedrunner. I don't speedrun Sunshine. I speedrun Mario 64 DS. I'm like decent at it. I streamed it a couple days ago. Runs didn't go very well, but I honestly just don't play enough to practice. But yeah, I do mostly play Mario games. I mean, I like platformers, that's why I'm playing Fall Guys. You speedrun Odyssey? Nice. Odyssey is a game. I want to learn how to speedrun Odyssey. Yo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Odyssey is a game I want to learn how to speedrun. I've, like, dabbled in any percent a little bit and got, like, I think a little bit under, like, hour 20 something. Like, hour 27, hour 28. Something just under hour and a half. Now we need a Galaxy and Sunshine Apple speedrun to complete the collection. Did the game fucking crash again? I guess it's not just Party Promenade. Both are you? Oh, dang, nice. Guess it's not just Party Promenade that crashes. I want to learn how to run Darker Side at some point. That seems like a fun Odyssey category to run. I might need it. I'm on Switch. I can't really stream on PC. I have a MacBook Pro, which is not exactly a gaming laptop, because when I got it, I wasn't expecting to be streaming off of it, and then pandemic hit, like, right after I got a new computer, and then I started streaming because I had nothing else to do, and thought it would be fun. I actually do want to pick up Odyssey. I've also thought about, I'm just gonna do one more solo show, probably. You spent 9-ish hours doing an All Moons run. All Moons takes forever, yeah. Oh yeah, you were saying you could. I saw you said earlier that you can walk around in the new Splatoon demo now, and I guess the actual premiere is on Saturday. Nice. What was I saying? Yeah, All Moons takes a while. I did I actually just finished a kind of casual 100% race, so like 100% but race against a friend, but we did over 3 streams and didn't, like, basically memories off of playing the game a few years ago. And that's about it. And it took me, I think, 22.5 hours to get 100%. I was ever to, like, actually learn a route, it would be a lot faster than that. But yeah, I kind of want to learn... Oh yeah, Darker Side. I was saying, I want to run Darker Side. I'm, like, not super far off from 500 followers. I'm at 442 followers. And Darker Side is the 500 moons category, because it takes 500 moons to unlock. So I figured as a 500 follower special, I might do a Darker Side run. If I have the time to, like, learn it between now and then. I don't know how... To be fair, I don't know, it may take forever to get 60 followers, because it's hard to get new followers, but... That is an idea in the back of my mind. No guarantees, but it is something I would like to do if I have the time to learn that run. It is like a 3-hour run for good players, so it'll be 4 to 5 for me, probably. And I'd have to learn a few new tricks, like, inverted pyramid flip. Let me make 58 accounts real quick. Want to become famous? I'm the patron saint of Switch users. But yeah, I stream off a MacBook Pro, so not only is Fall Guys not out on Mac, I have a Windows partition on my computer that I can play it on, but like, it's not a powerful enough computer to be able to really play and stream a game. You have more followers? Nice. Yeah, I believe that. Not that matters because you stream once a year. I try to stream, I stream 2 to 3 times a week. Try to stream 3. What ends up happening a lot is that I'll just do the real life stuff. I'll only be able to stream 2. This week is 3, next week might only be 1 actually. I have family coming in town next week, so there may not be a lot of time. AFK grinding Twitch POV. Yeah, how do you get that many followers with not streaming as much? That's impressive, actually. Lakers, Packers. That's a weird combination of sports teams. They don't have that much. They're very far apart. Oh god. Oh god. What? Your friends followed you people on Twitter. Yo, we got probably is God in the lobby. They are dead. Nope, they're not dead. Maybe they're God. I don't know how anyone other than God could be surviving all this. Okay, they're God. They're God. Confirmed, we have found God. Wow, that is 6 people left. Damn. Bum 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 bum. I am family now. I'm part of the Apple family. Let's go. 70 gigabytes? That's a massive size. What the fuck? I love you. That's. I did not expect that to be the result of streaming tonight. Also, I know I said the previous one was probably the last one, but then I got out immediately in like round 2, so we're learning so much Apple lore tonight. Apple love. Oh yeah, right. I'm literally looking at your sub badge, and I kind of am like, wait, you have the sub emotes? Yeah, right. I forgot. You got gifted the sub. Fuck. That's bad. You saw my name in the Fall Guys Discord stream nice. I did not know that was a thing. Oh my lord! What just happened? I feel like I got teleported. That was like not a normal getting hit by a rhino. That was like turbo rhino. You know, if you told you Discord email collection. I don't really care that much about Discord emails, to be honest. 49ers for life, let's go. Let's go 49ers. I didn't realize that there was a Fall Guys Discord stream list, because this is like the second time I've ever streamed Fall Guys. Because as I said, I can't stream PC games, so I've only been able to stream it since it came out on Twitch, and I don't know. It's something usually I do off stream with friends. I just kind of had a themed stream night of doing these semi-battle royale games where I did Kirby's Dream Buffet and then this. So yeah, I had no idea there was a list for people streaming Fall Guys. The fruity urge to keep subbing when you can solely for Apple Rage. I mean, hey, I would not object if you kept subbing. The Yo-Yo's emotes are also quite good. You need to add more emotes. I don't even have Discord Nitro, so... He has no card, one day. Ah, I see. Well... fair. This is a good time to mention that September is coming up soon. And there will be sub-goals, which I've never really done before. But I have some fun sub-goals in mind, and by fun I mean I will probably hate myself for making them sub-goals, but you will probably find them fun. Actually, some of them I'm looking forward to. Some of them are just like, what do I think people would want to torture me with? Can't wait to sub to Aaron to use some Mossman. Yeah. Fuck. This is not the gameplay of someone who, like, you may think. I don't know. I have like 680 crowns or something. I don't know if that's considered a large number or not comparatively. Probably not, but I feel like I'm decent at the game, but I'm not playing very well tonight. Oh, fuck. I've also have barely played in the last couple weeks, because I've honestly lost a lot of interest in Fall Guys. I've had more interest in playing Versus recently than Fall Guys, which I don't know what that says about me or the respective game modes, but I don't think anything good. Like, I played Versus off stream. How the fuck? God damn it. Alright, one more. I'm not ending on that shit. You should redo your emails so they're consistent. Which ones need to be redone to be, like, the older ones? Can't wait to... oh, wait, I saw that one. This is you, but trading art for more character designs. If I get enough subs to unlock more emote slots. If I get... I only have one more emote slot I can unlock, and it's at 50 subs. Currently, I currently am at 6, so we're a solid 44 subs away from getting one new emote slot. The sub goals for September will extend all the way up to 50. Because I don't know if I'll reach 50. I don't honestly think I will, but Apple Gun win. I think that was already made as a joke at one point, based on the Joy-Con emote. It's like the Joy-Con emote, except for instead of Joy-Cons, it was a gun. Your binds would make you all cry. Also, goddamn, I told myself this would be a shorter stream, and it's not even really going to be a shorter stream. I have to sleep soon. I have to proctor a final tomorrow morning. Or not a final, a midterm. You can make Applygun. You jump with right bumper? What the fuck? Why? Not even trigger? Bumper? Who the fuck uses the right bumper for anything? I don't even know if right bumper is bound to anything for me. I don't think it is. You jump with right bumper, why bumpers and not triggers? Dive with left, so you can jump, dive, and turn off your camera, and turn your camera at the same time. I guess, but like, I don't know. I don't think it's too bad to turn the camera between jumps. Like, I've never had too many issues with that, but I guess I'm also used to it, because like, I have jump on the B button, which is my standard jump button for any platformer, and dive on the Y button, which is pretty standard, and I think right bumper is my grab, and left bumper, or no, right trigger is grab, left bumper is toggle names. You have 931 crowns here in March. I mean, it works, sure. I mean, you have more crowns than I do, and you've been playing for less. I mean, you probably have fewer hours than me. I never claimed to be good at the game. Actually, I don't know. I never claimed to be great at the game. I'm definitely not, like, a top-tier player. You only have 500 hours. I have double that. I have, like, 1,000 hours. But that's over 2 years, because I've had the game since launch, and I have, 5,000 hours, or sorry, 5,000. 1,000 hours and, like, 680 crowns. Which I don't think are great numbers, admittedly, but oh well. I need to stop being self-conscious at, like, how bad I am at games sometimes. It's a problem. Cause, like, objectively speaking, I don't think I'm bad at Fall Guys, I'm just not one of the top players, and especially with skill-based matchmaking, I'm, like, on a higher tier of skill-based matchmaking, presumably, and it just makes it way harder for me to actually get wins in solo show. Like, in duos, I reasonably do well if I'm not paired with someone completely incompetent. But solos are rough since the new season for me. Like, I used to have, like, I don't know, season 5 and 6 I had, like, a 10% win rate in solo show, and now it's, like, way lower than that. Also, why did I think that would work? Why did I think that that would fall, like, much faster than it did? I might be dumb. Whatever, at least I was far enough in the lead that didn't matter. Back to grind. Alright, thanks for stopping my stream, Applesocks, and thanks for the follow, appreciate it. You think you should be given compensation if you spend 5,000 hours? Joins to bump your lobbies. Now, the point is, I don't know if we would be in the same lobby. I guess you could join the squad, but I don't know how many hours Adam has in the game. I'm curious. I mean, I think it's probably like 1,500, 2,000. I don't think it's that. It's definitely not 5,000. I wonder who of my friends has the most hours in Fall Guys. Block Party! Hopefully it's a fun variant. Probably isn't. So far, this is not fun, Block Party. This is very boring, Block Party. I don't think anyone's even died yet. You don't have anything to say about this block party. It's like, yup, we're all doing the simple task. Not much is happening. Even if I make a mistake, there's been time to recover so far. And I don't think literally anyone has died, and we'll see what the ending is. People might die to that. People probably aren't gonna die to this ending. I don't know if no one... Is the thing on the side broken that says if people have died, or has literally no one died? Oh no, there's somebody that died. Okay, a few people are dying to the ending. And I'm almost among them. I don't understand the weird, like, 180-degree camera turn. That's a little bit bizarre, but... whatever. Woohoo! 5 died! That was such a good use of all of our times. Oh, Stomping Ground, we're probably dead here. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Oh, there's a lot of fans going on here. From the side, yeah, they're just from the sides, but they're pointed upwards too. They're not just the ones that go to the middle. Gotham's hero? What will Gotham ever do without Gotham's hero? Oh god, what will I ever do with the lag of this game on Switch? Especially because there's more, you know, particle effects on the sides. I think this is like, yeah, there's gonna be some lag at the start. I think maybe a little less when more people get eliminated, but... oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm getting bumped around. Oh shit, I didn't even see that. I'm in a bad spot. What? No, I didn't even see that. Okay, now I can't even see anything because the game's running at 10 FPS. Every time I'm like, alright, I need to run to the right to avoid it, and it turns out I actually need to run to the left. I'm just so bad at judging these things. Alright. I need to end stream. I know we didn't make a finale for the last, like, hour. And I want to end on at least making finale, but... I need to end stream just so that I can get some sleep tonight. I don't want to keep going for one more, because I know that's just going to end poorly, because I've already done it a couple times, and it's not really better results. Thank you everybody for coming to the stream. Let me go find somebody to raid. Hope you enjoyed. I think I'm better at Kirby than I am at Fall Guys, is what I've learned. I have no idea who to raid. You have someone... You know, let's go raid someone... Should I raid someone playing Fall Guys? Or should I raid, like, somebody who's not playing Fall Guys? Fall Guys or Mario Maker? Take your pick, chat. Fall Guys or Mario Maker? Alright, that's a resounding nobody is telling me anything. Let's go raid someone playing Fall Guys who are playing Fall Guys. Let's go raid Galactic. Galactic is playing Fall Guys. I think she's doing squads with viewers, so if you want to play some Fall Guys, you can maybe try to join her lobbies. Don't really know how that process works, but there's a command for it. Just hit her with love emote of your choice. Mind if you got someone else's if you don't. Thank you everybody so much for coming to the stream. Good night, Mary. Hope you enjoyed, the Kirby and the Fall Guys. I had more of a fun time with Kirby than with the Fall Guys, because Fall Guys just didn't go well tonight, but oh well, it happens. I will be back Saturday or Sunday. I know my stream schedule says Saturday, but due to some real life stuff, it might be Sunday with Hat in Time. And then next week's stream schedules are very up in the air, because I have a busy work week and family coming down for Labor Day weekend, so beyond this weekend, I have no idea when my next stream's gonna be. So yeah. Don't really have anything else to say that. But go give Galactus some love. Yeah, thank you all for coming. Hope to see you here next time, sometime over the weekend for Hat in Time, and have a good night, everybody.